What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here at LA's oldest park, Elysian Park, which was built in 1886 on nearly 600 acres of what was originally deemed worthless land, but it has a rich and very complex history, and it's important to Los Angeles, so let's get into it. So this land had been inhabited by the native Tongva and Chumash people for thousands of years, till the Spanish came in and colonized. And after that, the American government took over and decided to auction off this land outside of the Pueblo. However, because this area in particular had been stripped of the native live oak and black walnut trees, it was simply rocks. And it was known as Rock Quarry Hills and was deemed worthless. And the LA City Council couldn't even find anybody to take it off its hands till they had an idea in 1886. So LA's first park was meant to have a native landscape, but since most of the trees had already been removed for firewood and lumber, Mayor Henry Hazard almost single-handedly led a campaign to plant over 150,000 trees, eucalyptus, oak, deodar, pepper trees. And in 1893, the city approved an arboretum at which some of the most exotic trees in the world were planted in the western canyon of Elysian Park. And to this day, some of these trees mark the only example of their species on the West Coast. Elysian Park, by the way, got its name from the famed Elysian Fields of Greek mythology, where virtuous souls were laid to rest. As Elysian Park grew in popularity and the Arboretum became more renowned, they continued to plant amazing trees, including these two stunning rows of date palms, which were originally known as Avenue of the Palms. Today, of course, it's known as Stadium Way. Stadium Way, of course, is named after Dodger Stadium, perhaps the most famous aspect of Elysian Park. But how Dodger Stadium came to be is kind of a tragic story. There were three communities, Palo Verde, La Loma, and Bishop, which made up Chavez Ravine, which was a thriving community of mostly Latino households. But 1,100 homes and families had to be moved, many of them forcefully evicted, for the erection of Dodger Stadium. Luckily, further major development of Elysian Park was halted by the Committee to Save Elysian Park. They actually wanted to build the convention center right here, but that was moved downtown instead. Now, there is a police academy, a Catholic high school, an elementary school, and some Little League fields. And otherwise, it's just Dodger Stadium, some trees, and a massive park. So Elysian Park has a rich and complex history, and it is LA's oldest and second biggest park. So go check it out, Los Angeles. All right, LA, it's been a minute.